How's everybody doing? Today we're just going to be taking a look at this Dungeons and Dragons minifigure lot that I found at a garage sale this weekend. The total price for all of these was $60. I was very surprised to get that deal as they had individually priced, and I did not know they even had this many, but whenever I found them, they were in just a little tote, and they were priced at like $2, $3, $4, $7. And I asked them how much for all, and they said $60, so I went ahead and jumped on that. As you can see here, it's an entire PlayStation 3 box, just completely full of these. And I'm going to take them out and show you guys, and if you see anything worth value, extensive value, please let me know. We don't know a whole lot about these. We're going to look up quite a few more of them and see what we can find out about them. Thanks for watching. Bye. So here is what it looks like. We have a bunch of loose figures here. We have Partha, Dungeons and Dragons miniatures, Dark Heaven miniatures, AD&D Dungeons and Dragons, Celtos, I believe, Warhammer, some big boxes, more Partha's miniature figures. And I'm just going to show you guys quite a few of these and see if you guys can give me any knowledge on these, because I don't know much about them at all. We got a Partha Sabertooth, the Thieves Guild 3-pack, Dangerous Journey, that one's a heavy one, Chaos Amazons. I was very surprised to see this. Usually I always pick up Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I like to pick up anything that's collectible, to be honest with you, especially if it's from the 90s, because that's back whenever I was a kid. Ivea, Female Fighter 3-piece, Panderer, Guard, and Ladies. I believe that's what it says. I think this guy's super cool looking right here. This is Mizor, Demon Lord. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. Reaver War Witches. Executioners. That one's super cool. Then we'll move on. There's only one like this in here. I don't know how rare these are. Not even sure when they were made. Looks like I cannot find the date. Oh, right here, 1999 for that one. Then we have a bunch of these Dark Heaven miniatures, Reaper miniatures. We're just going to kind of go through these. You know, if you guys know anything about these or see any that stand out to you, please feel free to drop a comment and let me know. The more I know about these, the better. We are going to list these on eBay. Some of them do have a little bit of box wear, or the bubble's just a little bit worse off than I would like it to be honest with you. But, you know, I think these were the mid-90s as well. So I can't imagine how many moves they've been into. Here's one with the price on it. They wanted $2 for that one. Then they ended up giving me all of these for $60. I couldn't believe it, and I certainly couldn't say no. I am very thankful for that deal. I told them that a million times while I was there, and if they happen to see this, thank you again. So we got quite a few of these Dark Heaven ones. We're still going. And I think I got some more over there in another stack, but this guy's cool looking. Sir Richard White Knight. Jade of the Veals. She's cool looking. There's a lot of these are cool looking. Kane Swiftblade. Templar Knight. So let's switch over to here. We got another Dark Heaven. This is a pack of guys. female warriors, set of 5. I don't know if this is an off-brand or if this is just part of it or what. Sir Guy the Red. These are Dungeons and Dragons guys from, I believe, their 2nd edition, and they're from 1993. Here we are 32 years later, and they're still in their packages. Just all sorts of guys here. Hard to read the names on these, so I'm probably not going to say many of their names. Whether, you know, we got packs of 4 or 5 of them. We got some that are single people. There's another multi-pack. Another multi-pack. You know, Dungeons and Dragons fans, please let me know what you see here. Or maybe I'm just delusional and thought I was getting a good deal and it's not. This guy's so cool looking. Let's see if I can get a good shot of him. And then we have another fighter's plate, or I think that's what it says. It's hard for me to read it. My eyes aren't the greatest. Then we have a couple of these Celtos, I believe is how you say that. These are all just miniature figures, you know, not Legos. Would be cool if they were Legos, but it's cool that they're D&D related too. We've had plenty of success moving on some D&D stuff. Here's another Partha. This looks like Lana the Lost. And you know, the fact that all these were sealed totally made this deal worth it. If they were not sealed, I probably would have passed. You know, some of the bubbles, like I said, do have little dents in them. I'll try to pop them out or do what I can to get them looking better overall. This one's cool looking. Paladin in full chain wall. Huh, that's neat. Belinda, Knight of the Light. This is the Dark Elf Princess. So then over here, oh no, we had a few more of those I was going to show first. Corin. This one's super cool looking. I like the ones that look more demon-y, if you want to call it that. More dungeon-y. There's a lot of fighters here. This guy's cool. Sven Swifthand. Barbarian Princess. Alright, so then we did notice we have a Ravenloft one. Gypsy Dancers. This one seems to go for pretty good money. This is from all the way back in 1992. Still sealed. Then we have some old Warhammer stuff here. Some Dark Riders. Maybe it's the same set. No, it's a different set for sure. And then lastly, we have these big box monsters miniatures in great condition. And then whenever you have a monster, you got to have a hero. So here we are with the heroes. Also in great condition. Like I said, if you know anything about these, feel free to drop a comment. Knowledge is power, and I could use any knowledge I can get on these. We appreciate you guys taking your time to watch this. Thanks for watching. Bye.